This has been our talking point with him all along. It's that he is so good at everything. Dominant press man beater, absurdly efficient against zone coverage as well.
Best overall wide receiver. Who wins this award, Matt Harmon?
I mean, this one has to be Jamar Chase.
Look at the release.
There's your separation.
Great route.
Stutter and go. Gets by clean.
That is unbelievable.
May be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Let's go with best overall wide receiver. Who wins this award, Matt Harmon?
I mean, this one has to be Jamar Chase. Okay,
I know. I feel like we've like semi-disrespected him here because
well, we're
like
saving
there's
the best
all these
to last.
categories. I know. It's like, you know, but I felt like he needed more honorable mentions in other different spots or something. I don't know. But yeah, the Triple Crown winner, how do you not have this guy as the best overall?
Well, this is like, I mean, look, let me really get out of like my area of expertise here, but this is like the Oscars, you know, you can't, I don't know anything about movies, but you know, you can't win best actor, but also win best director and best supporting actor and all that,
right?
You know,
yeah.
Do they hand out best score, right? Like, I don't know,
Sure.
best
Yeah,
screenplay and best
Yep.
special effects and whatever. I don't know. You can't win all the awards. Okay. That's not how this works. Even in the NFL, right? You can't be the MVP and the offensive player of the year anymore. They separate those things. So for Jamar Chase here, he wins the best overall wide receiver award. And this, James, from the time we have started this show, which was that draft class, the 2021 draft class, it was, you know, the spring of 21, we're coming out of like the worst of COVID, whatever. We launched the website. We launched not this particular podcast, but we started the YouTube show for subscribers and things like that. This stuff is out there on the internet. And, you know, you were ahead of this even more than me. You said like Jamar Chase is going to be a Hall of Famer before he was ever drafted. You know, for a long time, he was the best prospect in the RP era. He's still one of the top two players behind Marvin Harrison. Step it up, Marv. Come on. Don't make me look like an idiot here. Make the entire scouting community look like an idiot, really.
Sure.
But for Jamar Chase, this has been our talking point with him all along. It's that he is so good at everything about playing wide receiver. Dominant press man beater, absurdly efficient against zone coverage as well. That he's gotten better and better and better in terms of like timing and settling into zones and beating those underneath zones and on the routes and things like that. He's gotten better and better over the course of his career. But okay, that's the route running, like very underrated technician. He's probably a top 5. I think he's a top 5 route runner in the league. He's definitely graduated that category. Oh, by the way, he's also a great ball winner, contested catch monster. And in terms of like the elite wide receivers in the league, he is probably one of one, especially now I think that Tyreek has graduated off of this category. I don't think he's an elite receiver anymore. Jamar Chase is probably the one guy that can go, you know, 0 to 60, can house it, you know, and I think that's what makes him the best overall receiver. Not only did he have the best season, he won the damn Triple Crown. He's one of the most, he's from like a fantasy perspective, he was far and away the best fantasy wide receiver this season by a lot. He also is a guy that was super, I mean, just where would the Bengals offense be? He's definitely the most valuable wide receiver, I think, to his team as well. So definitely best overall player, does everything extremely well. Hardworking player who's gotten better every single year and been really dedicated to the craft. I've talked about this a lot, like was challenged by the coaching staff to get better at winning multiple positions. He's done that. He deserves all the accolades that you could possibly give him.
Triple Crown winner. We're talking about a guy that took home 127 receptions, had 1,708 yards. Insane. 17 touchdowns. My God, what a productive season here for Jamar Chase. This was crazy. Incredible performance here from Jamar Chase, the best overall wide receiver. I think that one was obvious.